November 30th, 2022, the day everybody's lives changed. The day usable AI became publicly available in a way that we are all used to. Chat. ChatGPT is one of the fastest growing tools on the planet, enough to actually crash the site. The technology here is fascinating and there is so much to unpack. In this video, I'm going to keep it simple and I'm going to share 3 ways an ordinary person can use ChatGPT to make serious money in 2023. Like everything else, things become oversaturated very quickly, so you'll want to act fast. Here are the 3 big ideas. 1. Start a blog. A lot of people think blogs are dead, but that couldn't be further from the truth. There's a lot of money to be made with blogging, and just like YouTube, where you would get paid through AdSense, sponsors, affiliate marketing, and sometimes merch, the same goes for a blog. The one thing that's held me back from blogging all these years is my writing ability. I've just never really been a strong writer. The issue most people face is coming up with those ideas and then writing associated blogs for those ideas. But now I can type into ChatGPT, give me 5 topics for a blog. Then I can just say, now write 3,000 word blog on this topic and make sure to make it fun, have a good story, and include a bit of humor. A few seconds later, you'll have yourself a fully unique blog. It's crazy. Now, this is AI after all, so sometimes the blogs aren't as unique as you hoped for. Maybe it's done similar kind of answers for other people. So what I would recommend to go that extra mile is to put that blog inside a paragraph or word spinner and then copy what that brings out, because that way you've got your AI created blog, you've span it all around, and now it's become this truly unique blog that you could use. So let's say I want to start a blog about cars, but I simply don't have the time to write these blogs and I don't have the money to pay someone else to write these blogs. I could ask ChatGPT to write me a 2,000 word article on how electric cars are shaping our future. In fact, I could ask it to create me endless articles about cars, electric cars, supercars, Formula 1, everything relating to cars, and I could have a fully fledged car blog with very little effort. Number 2, KDP. This one is epic. KDP is Kindle Direct Publishing. It's a platform by Amazon that allows authors or publishers to self-publish. They could sell their books in electronic or print formats. And those KDP books can be bought in a digital format with Amazon Kindle and other things, or it could be bought in the hardback and actually shipped to the customer's house. Up until now, there was a few ways to get into KDP. One of the most popular would be to pay a ghostwriter to create a book or a story for you. You would then go and publish that book on Amazon KDP. Now, there is of course a lot of research that goes into this to make sure that your story or your book, the one that you've paid for, is actually going to do well, because you don't want to spend a ton of money for a failed KDP book. So yes, there is obviously more research. Now, the main negative to this, and it's very obvious, is that this can cost you hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of dollars or pounds, wherever you're from, to get a ghostwriter to write you this book. And there's no guarantee that it will do well. But now you could get a book written in a matter of seconds with ChatGPT. But 1 minute, I do want to say I recommend reading through that book and probably changing it quite a bit, just so that it's got your own unique style with it. This is a simple children's story that I asked ChatGPT to make. After reading it, I'm already feeling motivated, and all it really needs is a bit of illustration, and I could genuinely publish this on Amazon KDP. You're probably wondering, well, that's a really short story and no one's going to buy that. Well, remember, it's a children's story. It will be full of pictures. There'll be a few words on each page. So this is probably a 30 to 40 page children's story, which is exactly what I asked for. If you want a proper book and you want to skip the children's category and you don't want to worry about illustrations, you could ask ChatGPT to make you a 200-page book on history or a 200-page mystery novel. You could ask whatever you want. It's truly incredible what this thing can do. However, like I said earlier, I would recommend reading through it and making ample changes so that it's your style, not a robot. If you've liked this video so far, please smash that subscribe button and help me get to 100,000 subscribers in 2023. That is one of my biggest goals this year, and I feel like I can do it. So let's find out. Anyway, number 3. Starting a YouTube channel. It pains me, it really pains me to make this part of the video because I put so much effort into every aspect of a YouTube video. The scripting, the editing, the coming up with the ideas, the posting, the shooting, the whole process. But I know there are a lot of people out there who would love to start YouTube but just need a little bit of extra help with the ideas and the script writing, because those are probably the two most underrated and hardest parts of YouTube. So let's say you want a YouTube channel all about history and you feel you know the topic, you just don't feel like you can create a YouTube video script for that topic. Well, you could ask ChatGPT to make you a YouTube video all about Guy Fawkes and the gunpowder plot, right? You could obviously read it, make sure everything is right, make sure it makes sense. You can even add and say, make this a little bit funnier, add some jokes, add some cool puns or something. And then it's just a matter of turning a camera on and shooting. Now, you don't even have to have your face in it like I have in this video. You could use a whole bunch of B-roll, or you could go a step further and use an AI talking head bot that will actually read out your script. It's crazy, the world that we're living in right now. We don't really need to do anything. We can just kind of sit back, get a robot to write this, get a robot to say this, get a robot to edit that, and you're all done. YouTube does take a long time to make money though. You have to be consistent with it. It's not just a simple, oh, I'm gonna make a video today and I'm gonna make money tomorrow. But with something like ChatGPT, you could technically have a new script every couple of days. In fact, you could have a new script every day, right? And then it's just a matter of shooting that video and having that video edited. So if you really wanted, you could technically use an AI to edit your video, or you could pay someone, you could hire a VA, get them to edit your video, and then all you're really doing is typing something into ChatGPT, doing a voiceover, and getting someone else to edit it. It's really not that complicated. Personally, I don't think I would ever do this. I love the creation process. I'm a creative person. I love writing a script and coming up with an idea. I love rewriting and rewriting and rewriting that script to make sure it's perfect and to make sure I'm helping in a way that everyone would understand. But that's me. Not everyone is like that. Some people don't have the creative side. Some people don't want to go down the creative side, and that's perfectly okay if that's something you want to do. These 3 methods are just a few of many ways you could harness ChatGPT to make a lot of money in 2023. But of course, you have to remember, at the end of the day, this is AI. It's not always right, and it's important to always check the results that you get back from ChatGPT. Please don't get super excited and quit your day jobs to go full-time into something based on ChatGPT's answers. No, instead use it as a cool avenue into a potential side hustle that could make you a bit more money. And I have to add, as a creative person myself, I'm not actually the biggest fan of ChatGPT. I think it could potentially ruin a lot of people's lives, and it could have huge negative effects. I feel it will take out the effort that us creators put in to make content. But I wanted to make a positive video saying how you could use it to hopefully bring in a little bit of extra money and just forget my own personal dislikes of the tool. There are elements of ChatGPT that I do like my everyday tasks, and just having another brain there for random things. But when it comes to the creative side, I don't think I could ever use it to write a video script or write a blog. I don't know. It feels weird. If you're keen to get started with AI, then I highly recommend watching this video next, where I tell you about the problems AI poses on the print-on-demand world and how it could be incredibly beneficial if you want to get started with AI and print-on-demand and see success. So check this video out over here.